Hey everybody, this here's Big Will, and this.
Someone didn't mute their video.
Hey everybody, this here's Big. We good?
Maybe.
Okay. All right. So as I was saying, this here's Big Will, and this is the last game in this campaign for these guys right here. So will they all die? Will one or two of them survive? Will they all survive because they're just that awesome? I don't know. We're going to find out. But I do want everyone to go around the table. And for those of you that don't know, they were level 10. We're going to do a small retcon. And out of the kindness of my heart and to make sure they all got an extra ability score improvement, I told them they can move up to 12. So they are all level 12 now. So we're going to go around, and if you did anything special with your 2-level upgrades, or if you made yourself into a new class and you multi-class, let everyone know. So Oogway, did you do anything special when you upgraded, or did you multi-class, or you just a druid?
I'm just a druid.
You're just a druid.
Just
Okay.
leveled up. Took my extra hit points and bumped a couple of my modifiers and
nice.
Rolled.
All right, Duke, you multi-class?
I've been multi-classing a little bit, so I am a rogue, and I continued with fighter so that I could get the extra attack at the 5th level. So now I've got 7 of rogue and 5 of fighter.
Nice. And clickbait. Did you? I assume you just went straight cleric.
Oh yeah, I'm having a hot enough time to just be one class, so I just kept it that way.
All right. And what is your wisdom at now?
My wisdom is 18, so I get a plus.
That is nice. All right. Arg, I believe you had mentioned something about you were going to multi-class a little more.
Yeah. Well, I didn't go any more classes. I was still fighter, barbarian, artificer.
So a barbarian artificer. That's a combination, but it's one that does, I guess.
So with my, so I'm now 6 levels of fighter, 4 levels of barbarian, which let me take a feat because of the 4th level of barbarian, and artificer 2 levels, which lets me imbue stuff now.
Fighter, barbarian, artificer.
Yeah,
that's a mouthful. Warlock.
Well, the main reason I took the artificer was so that I could have a magical weapon by way of imbuing it.
Yeah. Okay. I figured you'd sneak some way in there. Yeah. Hey, Warlock, what'd you do?
I just took 2 levels of sorcerer, so nothing too exciting. Got a spell slot, 2 spells, and a couple new sorcery points. And my charisma is now 18 as well, so sweet. I have a +9 to hit with my spells and 17 spell save DC.
Right. Oh, well,
I will say, just a reminder, Big Will, because it will come into play. I can now, at level 12, I can transfer him into a beast of a challenge rating of 4.
Okay. Do you have a list?
Well, I'm
not going to give you
turn into, you mean, yeah.
Well, you got a list of it. All right.
Yeah, I know. I have the thing for it, yeah.
Okay.
And also, I mean, I don't think this will come into play at this point, but just out of humor's sake, my persuasion and deception are +13.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to now show the battle map to everyone who's watching. And let me...
Time to con this lich.
Let me get this thing here. Okay. So I couldn't really get the shape of the dungeon room that they were in. So everything that's black in the corners is just void. That's just, don't pay attention to it. And everything that you see that looks like it's cracked, snowy, and icy is cracked, snowy, and icy. And it's not difficult terrain, but it is very cold. It's been being very cold in the dungeon. This is actually an ice bridge that is over the lava river, and the lava river is hundreds of feet down. So if they fall, they will die, but it's not melting the ice bridge to the extent that it is not able to be a bridge. And this right here streaming through is flowing water that is coming from the ceiling down the side along the ground, and it's got a thin sheet of ice over it, and then it's just pouring down into the lava. And if our characters have to travel over it, it costs an extra 5 feet of movement. In other words, each block is 5 feet. So this block and this block would total 10 feet. However, since it's crossing the river, it would actually be 15 feet. And that's how we're going to move concerning the terrain here. The only difficult, I guess you'd call it terrain, is this little creek. It's not really a river. Each block is 5 feet. And they had just entered right here. And so, yeah, you guys ready? We're going to start?
Sure. Seeing how, we just woke up, I'm not woke up, but just end up from a, essentially a long rest.
Yeah.
Can I go ahead and cast my infusions?
Yeah, that would be something that you would do at the start while your guys are getting ready.
So I'm going to enchant my weapon, which will make it just a +1. One of them. I can only enchant 2 things, and out of the 4 I can pick, and I can't double them up, right? So I've got one of them is now a +1 weapon. Okay. And for the other one, I am going to use Mind Sharpener.
Okay. What's that?
And I'm going to touch Warlock's robes, and it does this. I'm pasting it into private chat in case anybody. So basically, it lets him, if he fails a Constitution saving throw, he can use his reaction to expend one of the item's charges and succeed instead.
Okay, how many charges does it have?
4.
Oh, wow. Well, all righty.
Cool. Thanks, dude.
And with that, we'll say our guys, this is Arg, everyone. This is Warlock. This is our Dwarf Clickbait. This is our Duke, and this is our Oogway. You guys opened the door after handing some jawbreakers to one of the giant beasts. And this is the part we're retconning a little bit. When you opened the doorway and walked through, you sort of all went blank for a minute. And you don't know this, but you actually spent a few days in some sort of pocket dimension. And then when you came outside on the other side of the doorway, you guys are standing here, your feet hit the ice, and you're looking at each other. You've gained a little power now. You're all 12th level. Everyone's had a rest. And you look over, and Arg's immediately doing infusions and everything. And then you see across this little creek and this little big crevice here that's a 30, I think, feet wide. It's got a red glow coming out of it. It's hundreds of feet high. This is a very large area in the dungeon. And you see a throne off in the distance and 2 gargoyles flanking it. And on the throne, you see the lich that you have been heard talk about so much in this dungeon. And from here, it just gives off a cackle and says, "You're gonna die! Do you have any last words?"
Do you like playing cards?
We're kind of used to it by now.
This is going to be fun. And he does this motion right here. Well, actually, you guys probably can't see me too well, but he does the motion with his hands to say to the gargoyles, "Attack!" The gargoyles lift up with their feet. You hear them roar. They come flying across the ceiling, and then they land on this side of the ice bridge. And then they start to melt. And as they melt, these blobs of flesh come together and create a new blob of flesh. And standing at the mouth of the bridge right here, you see a fire giant Dreadnought with both of his shields in place, ready to attack and do some damage.
What kind of a creature is that?
Yeah. Fire giant.
Dreadnought.
Oh, geez.
Cool. Yeah, he looks
Lovely.
easy.
Nice tailor.
Easy to beat here.
Can we get some details? I mean, is this a construct?
It's a fire giant. Fire is not okay.
So it's a construct
against
of some
him.
kind?
Do what?
It's a construct?
No,
is
it's
it?
a giant.
No, it's a giant.
Because he created it. I didn't know if it was like something he had created that the character cast.
Yeah, no, it's a living being. He just used his powers to make it into a fire giant dreadnought, a fire giant.
You're really
Yeah.
pumped on that part.
You're very emphasizing
Nailing that part.
fire,
Yeah. So, anyway, so he stands there and he doesn't really go and attack you. He's waiting to see what you're going to try and do because he knows that river. I keep calling it a river. That creek there is something you're going to have to spend some movement to get across. So he's just sitting there with his shields ready to go. And if you get in range, he might do something, he might not. You don't know. He's actually got some intelligence.
I'm sure he's super peaceful.
He's not the smartest thing. Anyway, so what do you guys want to do?
We're going to kick his ass. What are you talking about?
Oh, we are not in combat right now.
Not yet.
Well, we should probably roll, don't you think?
I don't know. You're the boss here.
yeah.
If nobody's actually like, attacking or whatever, threatening, then it's just like everybody hanging out and looking at each other.
Well, no one's attacked yet, but let's go ahead and roll, and then you guys can decide who wants to do what. And we'll have an order to do it in.
We're rolling initiative.
We're adding our.
Hopefully, I got that out of the way.
Yeah, right. I rolled a 1.
Are we adding our?
Okay.
19.
All right. Over 20.
Are we adding our initiative bonus?
Yeah.
Well,
It should be.
yeah.
Okay.
All right. Over 20. Anyone? Okay. 15 to 20.
19.
19 for
I got
Ugo.
a 15.
Anyone else? 15 to 20.
Alex said he was a 15.
Yeah, I know. Anyone else?
You basically just need clickbait, and then at the bottom it's going to be argument
Okay.
battling it out.
10 to 15.
14.
There he is.
14 for clickbait.
And then it's dexterity, so I got a +4.
Yeah.
Okay, wait a minute. So,
Well, you probably on your initiative, don't you have like a +2 then
I have a +4.
on your initiative?
Yeah,
That means you got 5.
there you go.
okay,
Okay.
so
So we didn't tie on that one. Okay,
5 to 10.
that's me.
You rolled
5.
5 to 10.
I got a 5.
Okay, you got a 5 for the Duke. And 5 or less.
I got 2.
You got a 2. Okay, so Arg is at the bottom. All right, so at the moment, you're not in combat, but that is going to be our initiative order. Forgot the word. So, what do you want to do? This is your chance to talk and see how you want to battle this or how you want to do things. You can try to talk to this guy, but probably won't work.
You want a gumball? I mean,
Like before.
Worked once before, man.
He just huffs at you. Goes,
You know what? I said this wasn't going to come into play, but maybe I'll try to persuade him.
There you go.
Do we want to cross the river sucks first?
Well,
I have a feeling if we
It's
cross
with
it,
an
he
X.
might be more inclined to come at us.
Maybe.
I mean, I don't have any motivation to get closer to this guy. It's up to you.
Yeah.
well, what are you guys doing?
He's a fire giant dreadnought and
Can
on ice. Does that bother him at all?
No, it doesn't bother him. He actually doesn't have any susceptibility to the cold,
Oh, that's a good idea.
just like you.
what size is he?
He is huge.
Okay. I shout to him, hey there, big fella. How's your day?
And he doesn't like your tone, so he comes forward.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cast Long
And right
Strider
here is
on
where it
myself.
stops. You're going to cast what?
Long Strider.
Okay.
That just gives me 10
I
more
know
feet
what
of
that
movement.
does.
Okay.
All right.
So it's not a, I'm not aggressive to him. I'm just.
Yeah. So
Touching
where are you
yourself.
going to
You're
run
touching
with that?
yourself.
Yeah.
So you're going to move with it or wait?
Yeah, no, I'll just wait.
Okay.
It
Well,
lasts for an hour.
so
But will we? I mean, I guess. Oh man, yeah.
So
Yeah,
he just didn't like me asking him how his day was going.
No.
Ask him again.
Because that won't help.
I mean,
Well, if the brook is could mess us up, can mess him up too, right? So
if I can't talk to him and persuade him, then like under any circumstance, if I can't even say hi to him, then we have to kill it. There's no other choice. I guess I can try. My intimidation's not great. Only my deception, I think. Yeah.
I don't think we're going to intimidate him.
I heard him.
Oh well, it's plus
I've got a
9.
Plus
9.
You might.
Intimidation's plus 9. I don't know.
Let's just just go hit him.
Yeah.
I'm just worried about crossing the stream.
You hear the lich shout out, "This is boring! Throw a rock!" So the
Throw a rock.
puts both of his shields in the ground, and then he bends over and grabs a rock, and he tries to throw it at one of you. And it's not the best. Well, actually, he's got 60-foot range, so he'll probably hit one of you.
Who's he
That's
aiming
good.
for?
Oh, actually, he may not. Warlock
Mm-hmm.
does an 18 hit.
Let me see.
It should.
No, because I'm going to use a reaction to cast shield, which gives me an AC of 20.
All right. Well, that fails then, and he goes to put on his shields, and now he's going to attack. Now you're in a fight.
Right, so we're in combat.
So
Yeah.
he can drop his shields and pick up his shields and throw a rock
Well, I
all in the
said
same
he's
turn.
going.
Oh,
to
so
pick
right
up
now
his-
his
he
shields are
hasn't done
down.
it yet.
Okay.
Yeah. No, he can't. That takes time. He'll have to do it on his turn.
Okay, great.
So actually, that lowered his AC because he's
That
put his
was my
shield down.
question. Yeah, okay.
All right.
But
So,
it's Uguay's turn to go first in the initiative war.
all right, then I'm just gonna let's just try to. I guess we're gonna try to kill this sucker then. I'm gonna cast Blight.
Oh, okay.
But he probably is gonna save on. It's a Constitution saving throw, but
Yeah, he's probably going to save one.
you know,
Go ahead and try, though.
well, you have to make Constitution saving throw,
All right.
and it'll take half damage if he saves.
It's a 22.
That will save. And then let's see. Blight is 8d8. So let me get my 8d8, and you're going to take half. So, there's 4 of them. So, 10, 19 on those 4. And,
All right.
hang on.
And what am I subtracting?
And 7, 11 more, that's 30. 38. So he'll take half of 38
Okay.
necrotic damage.
You could have just rolled 4 of them instead of all 8. Future reference.
No, I guess it's true.
All right, so that would be 19 is exactly.
Where's the fun in that?
Yeah. I don't think the math exactly works out that way. But
Not necessarily, yeah.
It could work out to the benefit or lesser.
Yeah.
Or worse. But anyway, okay, so you hit him with that. What's the range on Blight?
30 feet.
Oh, then actually you didn't hit him at all. He's out of range.
Oh, well then I would have
not cast it.
I would not have cast it if I thought.
Well, you can have that slot back. Don't worry.
Okay.
That was I should have asked that already.
Okay, sorry.
That's all right. So instead,
Okay,
that never happened. What are you going to do?
All right, instead of Blight, I'm going to cast. What's that one? That's also Constitution. I know it's not Constitution. Instead, I'm going to cast. That's also. I'm not going to try that because he's probably going to say that. I'm going to cast Confusion.
Okay. Does that have range?
90 feet.
You got it.
Spell assaults and twists creatures' minds, spawning delusions, provoking uncontrolled action. Each creature within 10 feet of the spear at a point you choose within range must succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Or be affected by it.
All right. He rolled a 9.
Yeah, he's confused. So basically what happens when an affected target can't take reactions and must roll a d10 at the start of each of its turn to determine its behavior on that turn.
Okay.
And does it get unconfused when it gets hit or anything? Does it say anything like that?
At the end of its turn, an affected target can make a wisdom saving throw. If it succeeds, its effect ends on the target.
So I have to wait on my turn then?
Yes.
Okay, so is that all you're going to do?
Yeah, that's all I'm going to do this
Warlock,
time.
you're next.
So he won't be...
Quick bait, you're on deck.
You got it.
In the interest of moving things along as quickly as possible, and considering that this is probably not going to do a lot to the Lich as much as it will to him, I am going to use my brand new 6th level spell slot to cast Disintegrate on him.
Ooh, I just read up on that spell.
Yeah, it's pretty gnarly. A thin green ray springs from your pointer finger to a target that you can see within range, which is 60 feet, which I'm just in range of. Should be, right?
Yeah.
Creature can be a target, blah, blah, blah. The creature targeted by the spell must make a Dexterity saving throw.
Okay. That is an 11.
That will fail. On a failed save, the target takes 10d6 plus 40 force damage.
Okay. Do you want to just average that or roll them out?
I'm going to roll them because that's what fun is D&D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You said plus 40, right?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and subtract the 40. You just tell me what you roll.
All right. So that is... not great. 26.
26. Okay. So you shoot this ray out, and it goes forth, and it hits him. And since he fails, and he's a huge creature, it's a 10 by 10 cube or something like that, I think, that gets disintegrated. So you just see basically half of his entire body just go and sort of melt off a little bit, and then he just goes, "Oh!"
No, oh yeah. If the target is a huge or larger object or creature or creation of force. The spell disintegrates a 10-foot cube portion of it. A magic item, or it doesn't say anything about a creature though.
Well, it doesn't matter. We're good to go. He's took damage. What else are you going to do for your turn?
As a bonus action, I am going to use Bardic Inspiration on.
Clickbait's next.
I'm going to use it on Arg this turn.
Okay.
So
Right.
a 1d4 or 1d6 at your level.
It's a D6, I believe. I'll double check that.
All right. So while he's looking that up, Clickbait, it is your turn then.
All right, I'm gonna use Call Lightning.
Okay.
A storm cloud appears, shape of a cylinder that is 10 feet tall and 60-foot radius. How far? He's 60 feet right on from Warlock, right? An arc?
Actually, he's about 45 feet from you.
He's 35 feet from me. Or
Okay,
40.
that still works, right? Because the radius is the whole thing. Okay.
Yeah. So you just center it over him or whatever.
Yeah, so I'll center it right behind him.
Okay.
When you cast a spell, choose the point, which I just did. Each character within 5 feet of the point must take a Dexterity saving throw. A creature takes 3d10 lightning damage on a fail save, or half as much on a successful one.
So at what point are you putting the cube? And it's a 60 radius, right?
All right, so I'm putting it right behind him.
Okay, so right here,
Well, within the 5 feet. Or
Within the 5 feet.
right here.
Wait,
Okay,
this is
so
60-foot radius. That's going to get us.
5, 10, 15, 20.
No, the
25,
cloud's a
30,
60-foot
40,
radius.
45, 50. Yeah, that gets everybody.
No. Read,
No. The cloud, no. Whoever gets hit has to be within 5 feet of the center.
Whoever gets hit within 5
Each
feet
creature
of the
within
center,
5 feet of the point must make a dexterity saving throw.
then why does it even mention 60 feet? That makes no sense. But okay, so it's only
Because
him
the
that gets
cloud
hit.
the cloud is
itself
continuous.
60 feet.
Okay, so he gets hit then, obviously. I got to roll dexterity.
Right.
All right, hold on. That hit caught. Crap. That is
Oh, crap is good.
a
today.
7.
Okay, so he gets hit. Okay. So a creature takes 3d10 lightning damage. All right.
Okay.
I've been ready for this.
Big
Well,
Well,
I always lose.
to explain how that spell works, is it creates a 60-foot cloud, and he can each turn, as long as that cloud's there, he can use that again, have it strike again
Yep.
within the 60
Oh.
feet, and he picks each time where the lightning comes down.
Okay, I got it
Right.
now.
Yeah.
How does that concentration?
I believe so.
Yes.
I think it just lasts 10 minutes. I think it's.
What is it? Which one is it?
Concentration up to 10 minutes.
Or is it concentration? Okay.
Yeah, that's okay. All right, so what do I take off damage wise?
I'm trying to. I never hit, so I'm like trying to get all my stuff here. I was like, well, I'm not ready.
Just 3d10.
Yeah, 3d10.
So roll it 3 times.
So roll
Yeah.
3 d10s.
Or 1d10 3 times.
Guys are all picking on me. 10.
Oh,
10. I'm serious. I love these metal ones. These are awesome.
Yay, new dice.
7. So that's
27.
27.
I love these metal ones.
Hells yeah!
Been saving
Okay,
a good
you
roll
end
for
your turn?
tonight.
That's it. I don't get one turn. I don't get extra turns.
All right, let's see here.
It's
I
probably
am
his
just going
turn,
to
right?
do some math. Okay, no, I can't do anything like that. All right, it is the Lich's turn, and they're just going to sit on their throne. And so that brings the next person up is Duke.
Oh, the creature doesn't have a turn. The
Not yet.
five.
went
Oh wow, he
first.
got less than a 5. Ouch. Here, I thought I rolled bad. I'm gonna hold my action, just put my hood up and be invisible. But Yeah, because I'm not going to cross this river. I'm not going to be the first one to cross this thing, and I'm not
Okay.
going to fight him from a distance.
In that case, it is now the Dreadnought's turn.
Okay, so here's the table on the confusion. So you got to roll a d10.
Okay.
At the start or the end of his turn?
He rolls a d10 at the start of his turn.
Okay.
And that's
I
determined.
rolled a 6. What's a 6?
So 2 to 6, the creature doesn't move or take actions this turn.
That's it?
Yeah, so I'll give you the table. If you roll a 1, the creature uses all its movement to move in a random direction. To determine the direction, roll a d8 and assign direction to each face of the die. Creature doesn't take an action this turn. 2 to 6, creature doesn't move or take actions this turn. 7 to 8, the creature uses its action to make a melee attack against a randomly determined creature within its reach.
So I can also roll its wisdom, right, to see if I get out of it?
Yeah, you can save. And then if you'd rolled a 9 or a 10, you would have just acted normally. But you can also roll to get out of it.
Crap, I am rolling crappy. I rolled a 5, so I did not.
Yeah, you're
save.
still confused.
All right, next up is Arg.
And if I measured right, if I go straight across to where he's at, that's 35 feet, which I have 40 feet of movement.
Right here is 35.
Yeah. Well, it's actually 30 plus 5.
Yeah, plus 5 for the river.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yep.
you go across, and you're right here then.
And I'm going to attack him.
Okay.
Actually, I'm going to go into a rage and attack him. Recklessly, of course. All attacks should be. So that would be a 18 to hit.
It just hits.
Okay. So that
You guys don't know how lucky you are that you got him while his shields were down.
No, I think we know.
Well, if an 18 just hits with the shields down, I can assume.
that'd be a 17 on damage. No, 19,
right.
sorry. 19. I forgot to add my rage.
19, all right, so 19 damage.
Yep. And for this one, it is a 20 to hit.
That hits.
And 23 damage.
All right.
And last but not least, that one's going to miss because it's a 13.
All right.
And that'll end my turn.
Well, all righty then. It goes back up to the top. Oogway.
Well, that goes to me next because I.
Oh, well, yeah. I'm sorry. You held your action.
So I'm gonna, seeing that there was no injury to
I
Arg.
told you there was no injury. You just used.
I didn't. It's hard to know. So yeah, I'm gonna barrel as far as I can go across. My walking speed is 30, but I don't know how far I can get running. But
This is 30 with the 5 feet for the river.
okay, so that's my whole action then.
So you can get somewhere. You can get in one of these 3
Well,
spots.
you can dash if you want to get
If
further.
you dash, you can get the whole way.
But then I don't have an action when I get there, right?
Right.
Correct.
So I'm just gonna stay right. There's no point to dash because if he moves to a different spot, I'm gonna have to then go back.
Well, it depends on the
But
confusion.
you're before him in the order.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
that's
are
true.
before him in the
Yeah,
order.
so then I'll dash. I'll get all the way up to him, but I'm still wearing my hood. I haven't
Okay,
you know.
So there you are.
I'll go right there.
You're-
Thanks, perfect.
You're actually right here, 5 feet. So
Okay.
we'll do that.
Perfect.
Okay, Oogway.
Goes back to me, right? Okay.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to. No, that's too big because they're close now.
Nice. Tony and I had the same TK's Batcave joke.
So, you can move.
All right. I'm gonna move. Let's see. What does my 30 feet get me?
5, 10,
Does it put me right on the river?
20, 25, 30.
Okay, so I'm gonna move to there, which puts me within 20 feet of this dude?
No, it's 5 foot. Each block is 5 feet. You're 5, 10, 15. You're 15 in range.
Okay, 15. And then I'm going to cast.
Let me guess. Now you're doing what?
Yep. Now I'm going to do Blight.
All right, so what do I roll again?
It's a Constitution saving.
Okay, I'm good at those. That'll be a 22.
Yeah, that's gonna save. But we're still gonna roll the 8d8. Where's the other one?
But then again, depending on this 8d8, you might have just slayed a giant.
All right, we got
Every night at that giant comedy
club. 18 plus 13, that's 31, plus 1, that's 34, plus 6, 40. So 20.
All right. He is very, very hurt. Does that end your turn?
That is my turn.
All right. Warlock, clickbait on deck.
I'm going to go ahead my full distance to get within hopefully 30 feet of him.
30. Which square you want?
Whatever the furthest away I can be with still being within 30 feet of him.
There you go.
Great.
Well, actually,
I'm going to cast this either way, but hopefully his intelligence is not 4 or less.
it is not.
Great. Then I'm going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on him. Creature of your choice that you can see within range perceives everything as hilariously funny. Target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or fall prone, becoming incapacitated and unable to stand up for the duration.
We really are slaying giants.
Crap. Or I'm just sucking at dice rolls. I rolled a 6.
Great. I say, hey, how's your day going? And he starts laughing uncontrollably.
And then he just continually does that and starts slapping his knee, and then he just falls down to the ground, and he's hyperventilating. He can't breathe. It's so funny to it. But that doesn't actually do damage, though, right?
No, it doesn't. It just makes him fall prone.
All right, so he is now prone.
I was just doing that to.
So all attacks have advantage. So now is your chance to try and slay a giant. Clickbait. You roll a d20 for me. If you roll a 1 to a 10, you maintain or you lose concentration. If you roll 11 or above, you maintain it.
Do I add anything to it?
No, it's just a d20.
No, just a straight d20 roll.
10. So I lose concentration, right?
Lost concentration.
Why? What's hitting him?
Well, he's got that storm cloud, remember?
Right, but if nothing is hitting him or affecting him, he would be able to maintain concentration.
Oh, yeah, you're right. In that case, I assume you want the lightning to hit him?
Yeah, so I need to move the point, though, because I have...
So what does he have to be within 5 feet
5
of the
feet,
point?
so can we go...
And how wide is the point?
Right, so lower right-hand corner, and I want it exactly 4 feet, what was it, 4 feet and 11 inches away from him.
Okay.
That's hilarious.
What's the damage roll?
No, you gotta do a constant. You gotta don't you
Dexterity.
Dexterity.
Okay, well, I believe I automatically fail that if I'm prone, do I not?
That's probably true.
Yeah.
Okay, so I gotta roll it. I gotta roll it again, right?
Yep.
Three of these, right? There we go. 3. Oh god, here we go. 1. Oh
What
yeah.
the heck? Come on, get it back.
Come on, baby. I need new bare shoes. And that's a 10. So
There you
that's
go, 14.
14.
14 damage. Woo, he is still there, but he is fried and finds it hilarious. All right, so clickbait, that is your turn. The Lich is next, and he's just gonna sit there on his throne. And next up is Duke.
I'm gonna hit the crap out of this guy.
Duke's trying to swoop in and get the kill.
As always,
Duke's gonna appear out of nowhere, stab him. It's like,
Yeah, Arg's like spitting on his hands, grabbing his axe, ready to slay this thing. And
Duke's gonna slide in front of him.
Here we go.
Can he hit it? It's prone, so you have advantage.
16. That's not going to do it.
With advantage?
Oh, I get to roll twice. Yeah, you're right. That's even less. So that didn't work.
Okay, so that your
But that's
first hit is a
One
miss,
hand. I got the other hand still.
So you missed a prone giant.
Hey. I'm excited. I've never killed it. It's my first giant.
Like a virgin.
All right, with advantage. Yeah, 18. Is that hit?
That hits.
There we go. All right. Now we're talking. All right, let's see here. 17.
17 damage.
Yeah. And then I get an extra attack if I need it.
Well, you can do that, or you can do your sneak attack because you have
That was
advantage
with my sneak attack.
Oh, okay.
So I've got one other hand that I can swing with. One other bonus. I get my extra attack as a fighter now.
Actually, I want you to tell him a joke.
All right, Duke, let's hear the best joke you got.
Jeez, I've got to tell a joke off the top of my head.
Yeah.
You got
it. It could be a dad joke.
I hope it's going to be a dad joke.
It better be a dad joke.
Jeez. What the heck? Now I'm even big screen? Holy crap.
Do you know what happened whenever the cow jumped over the barbed wire fence? Utter destruction.
Oh, see. Come on now.
Come on, you got it.
I've been drinking. I wasn't ready for joke telling.
And with that joke,
there you go.
Is one remaining hit
one
point.
point of damage. I was trying to think of Alex's joke about the
yeah, it's too late now.
Whatever.
Yeah, you blew your chance.
Yeah.
So Ark still gets the
blew
kill.
your chance. He laughed so hard he actually convulsed himself to death with that last hit point there. And the giant is no more.
Nice.
So the Lich isn't moving, but you are still considered in combat, although both of you are out of range of the other.
How far is he? So how far across there is it?
He's right here.
So yeah, what's our distance?
Well, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105, 110, 115, 120. Duke is 120 some odd feet away.
So you're telling me I can hit him with a fireball from here?
Yes. You can.
25, 30, 35, 40. You're 145 feet away.
Well, okay.
So we're still
just
in
gotta move
combat.
up.
So whose turn is it then?
Duke, it was the Dreadnought. He is no more. It is Arg's turn.
Okay, well, I guess I will sprint my 80 feet
All
towards
right.
him.
So
Because you're in
that's
a rage, why wouldn't you?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Boy, this is hard to see. 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. I'm going to say 80's right here. How's that?
Okay, and then I can use an attack as a bonus action, so I'm going to hit myself.
Okay.
Because if I don't attack or take damage in a round, I lose my
Stop
range.
hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
All right, you got to do it then. So roll to attack.
And I do hit myself, so I take 6 bludgeoning damage.
No, wait a minute. What did you hit yourself with?
His fist.
An 18. Well, actually, more than that.
No, I mean what?
What weapon?
No, I just used my fist.
Oh, okay.
What did the 5 fingers say to your face?
Slap.
Yeah, he didn't hit himself with his axe.
Stupid. I used an unarmed strike. Just sort of the axe hand.
Okay. Is that in your turn?
He's angry, not insane.
Yes, to both. That ends my turn.
Okay. That ends your turn. It goes back to the top of the order. I actually rolled for the lair, but there's nothing that can be done there. So it goes to Oogway. You're next.
Okay, so I'm basically the same distance as Warlock at 145 feet.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to move 30 feet. What does 30 feet put me just short of the bridge?
Let's. I don't know why it's not letting me click. Hold on.
Yeah, 10, 20, 30. So it puts me just short of the bridge and puts me to about 115 feet from him.
I believe that's 30.
Okay. So I'm now 115 feet from him. I'm going to
60's there. 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100's here. So you're like 125 or so, 130.
Oh, well, you said I was 145 a minute ago. So that's why when you measured
it's hard to do angles with squares.
I know.
So, okay.
So
just
am I within
145.
120 or not? I guess is the question.
Well, you moved about 30, so I would say you are if you were 145.
Okay. So, because I have to be within 120 to cast a spell. That's why I'm asking.
Okay, go for it. Cast.
I'm going to cast Wall of Fire.
You're going to cast Wall of Fire. Okay, what does that do?
You create a wall of fire on a solid surface within range. You can make the wall up to 60 feet long, 20 feet high, 1 foot thick, or a ringed wall up to 20 feet in diameter. So I'm basically going to do around his throne. The wall, 20 feet high, 1 foot thick. The wall is opaque and lasts for duration. When the wall appears, each creature within its area must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 5d8 fire damage or half as much on a successful save. One side of the wall selected by you, which in this case is going to be inside the throne, deals 5d8 fire damage to each creature that ends its turn within 10 feet of that side of the or inside the wall. The creature takes the same damage when it enters the wall for the first time. Blah blah blah. So, so he's got to make a dexterity saving throw.
He has to make one now. You did it around the
then if he ends his turn there, he'll have to do it again.
Okay. He rolled a 22.
Well, that will save, so he'll take half. 5, what did I say? 5d8? Is that right? No, 68. Sorry. 68. There's 4 of them, and I'll roll 2 of them again. So, 20. So it'll take half, I guess, is all. So
we'll take 10.
Yeah. 10 fire damage.
Okay. And does that end your turn?
And then, yes, that ends my turn this time.
All right. Next up is Warlock.
I'm gonna move within 150 feet of him.
You are.
Okay, and I'm gonna cast Fireball.
Okay. So that's a ranged spell attack, right?
Correct.
All right.
And I'm gonna cast it as a 4th level spell.
Okay.
So you must make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, you don't roll to hit? I forget.
Nope.
Okay. Dexterity saving throw. That is... that's 2.
Okay. I don't think that's gonna pass. So you're gonna take 9d6 fire damage.
Actually, I'm going to use my legendary resistance and just succeed on that.
Okay, so you'll take half damage then. So you'll take 13.
13, got it.
And then I will use Bardic Inspiration on Clickbait.
Okay, and clickbait, it is your turn.
Well, I'm like way too far back, so I get to move up.
Yeah, you got to move up. Where how far? See, you've got 25 as your movement.
25, yeah.
5, 10.
I would have
20.
moved up a bit as well, probably about 20 feet.
So
Well, 25 feet. He has to use all his movement to get across the river.
No, I said on my turn I would have moved up. Because if
Okay. Well, how far do you want to move? You got 30 feet.
I would have moved about 20 feet up.
5, 10, 15. We'll put you right here by clickbait. Uguay. All right, so there you go. You've moved all you can move. I don't think you don't have anything in over 150 feet range, do you?
No.
Okay. You're pretty much going to have to end your turn there.
Do you have any buffs that you could cast on a party member?
Oh yeah. Okay, that's cool. Because right. Yeah. I got bless. I got aid. Bless. Let's do some blessings here. Who's in front of me?
Everyone except for Arg is
right.
now.
So I'll have to do on the 3 in front of me.
Because Arg's probably too far.
Yeah.
For bless. What does bless do again? I forget.
One moment, please. I give you something. Bless. Here we are. You bless up to 3 creatures of your choice within range. Whenever a target makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to the attack roll or saving throw.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. So you do that?
I did. I just did.
Okay. Well, anything else?
No, that's it. I use it up. I don't get the extra
Okay.
stuff.
Well, in that case, it is now the Lich's turn, and he is not happy. This is going to be our Lich. I deleted the throne. That's where the throne was. So he's going to use his movement to go.
Isn't he still on the Ring of Fire?
He is. I need to check and see if he tries to go through it.
Well, actually, I'm just going to counterspell it.
Okay.
At let's see here, 6th level. So is that spell 6th level or lower?
Yeah, I did not cast it.
Then it immediately just goes away.
Okay.
All righty. So now he's going to move up 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's his 30 feet. And that's all he can do right now. So that ends his turn. It is now Duke's turn. Dukey, you are right here.
Yeah. I'm gonna probably use all of my movement and dash as well to get as far as I can get across that.
Okay, so that would be 60 feet, right?
Yeah.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 50. We'll say that's 60 right there. You're right by Arg.
Sounds good. I'm hooded.
Okay. Arg, it is now your turn.
Okay, I believe.
Well, actually, I'm sorry, guys. I'm new to using something with legendary actions. So I apologize for that. He gets to cast a cantrip at the end of Duke's turn. and he is
my
going to
turn.
cast. Do what?
At the end of my turn?
Well, it's
Yeah,
at
it
the
has
end
to
of
be at the end of someone's turn.
of a player's turn, and he's choosing you.
So he's going to cast Ray of Frost on Arg, and that is a cantrip, and it does Ray of Frost. A frigid beam of blue-white light strikes at you because you're within range. I have to make a ranged spell attack. So that would be let's see here, a 16 to hit.
No.
Well, in that case, that does nothing to you. And it is now your turn. You can actually do your turn now.
I believe, if I counted right, I am 40 feet away from him.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Yep.
40 is right here.
Yep. Which
So
will
he's
put him,
45 feet away.
well, he's in the square adjacent to me.
Yeah, so are you wanting to go here?
Yes.
Okay, then yeah, he would be within any melee range.
Yeah. And grappling range.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see if I can do this.
He's got something up his sleeve.
All right. So what do you?
Okay.
Don't they say lay with a lich and get fleas? Isn't that what it is?
You're gonna roll an attack, right?
Well, I am action searching. No, I don't have to action. Let me see. Let me look at something. I can't remember if grappling counts as an attack. Grappling counts as an attack, then yeah, it's a special melee attack. Okay. I am going to try to grapple him.
Okay.
And I rolled, so that's strength, and I rolled a 27.
A 27. So that's not an attack roll that you have to make.
No, it's a it's like
a strength contest.
Strength.
Yeah.
So I have to roll strength as well.
Yeah.
I always tell my wife
Well-
that grappling is definitely a little action.
I think you may be able to use Dex.
That makes it so much better.
Let me see. I can't remember exactly.
Well, whatever it is, I'm gonna roll. Okay. I have nothing to add for strength, and I only have 3 to add for dexterity. But I have 2 more legendary resistances, so I'm just going to choose to succeed. Because that would be a saving throw, would it not?
Yeah.
Then I succeed.
Okay. Then with my next attack, I'm going to attempt to grapple you.
Okay.
I'm not sure where he's going with this, but I like it.
And that would be a 27.
Okay. I'm going to still roll before I decide on legendary resistance because I might do a nat 20. I don't know.
Well, then it'd still only be 23.
Okay. That's I'm going to use my other legendary resistance then.
So you're all out of legendary resistances for the day then?
Yeah.
Just checking.
This whole big plan.
Okay. Let me think. So those were my 2 normal attacks. With my bonus action, I can also attack. So I'm going to try to grapple you a 3rd time.
Oh, maybe that's not. Wasn't the whole plan? Was to try to get your resistant legendary action?
So that would be 25.
Okay. That grapples me.
Okay. That'll be the end of my turn, I guess. Okay. because I have no more actions I can take.
All right, let me
Definitely changes what
look
I
up the
was.
rules to know
You're
what
gonna
I
be
can do
grappled.
while I'm grappled here.
Yeah, what the heck am I gonna do now?
Okay.
Yeah.
Me too.
Sorry. The grappled creature's speed becomes 0, and it can't benefit from any extra speed.
There we go.
If I become incapacitated, the condition ends. Condition also ends if an effect removes the grappled creature from the reach of the grappler. Like if you throw Thunder Wave or something that throws me away.
Okay, can use its action to escape. Must succeed on strength or dexterity check contested by you. But I can use other actions, right? I just can't move. That's why I'm grappled. I can't move.
30 feet.
Say again.
Correct.
Okay, so I can still cast a spell. I just can't move.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is now the top of the action. If that ends your turn, Ark.
Yeah.
Okay, it's the lair's turn. So I'm going to use the lair action. Do what?
Lair? Oh, great.
Yeah,
I'm just cheering on Arg.
The Lich calls forth the spirits of creatures that died in its lair. These apparitions materialize and attack one creature that the Lich can see within 60 feet of it. The target must succeed on a DC 18 Constitution saving throw. And that's going to be you, dude. Wait, no, I can't see you. So Arg, that would be you.
Okay.
You will probably succeed on that, though.
You didn't say the magic word.
Constitution. Yeah, that'd be a 26.
Okay, so you take half 26 necrotic damage.
Okay.
And then it goes to Uguay.
All right. So I am going to. So because the Lich moved forward, I should now be within. Because I was within 120, I should be now within 90 feet.
Yeah,
Approximately. It doesn't matter. If I'm not quite, it doesn't matter. Basically, 90 feet in his direction. I'm going to conjure elemental. And I'm going to summon a fire elemental.
Okay.
And it's now going to roll initiative. Because it goes on the board. And it's initiative, what's its initiative bonus. Does it get one? It's its dex. So it's 15 is its number.
Okay. Let's see
And
here.
it's like 90 feet from me, so right up next, just short of Arg and the Lich.
Okay, so I'm gonna put that right there as your guy, and I'm gonna make him bigger than the Lich, so we know which one's which.
Okay.
Okay, right there.
So that is a fire
So now we
elemental.
know.
And then as my bonus action, I'm going to transform into a red dragon wormling.
Okay, do you have the stats on that?
I do.
Okay.
And he has flight, so I'm going to use my movement to fly the 60 feet or whatever it is across the thing. And I will be in the air, and that will be my turn. So I'm like 20 feet in the air or whatever.
Okay. So that ends your turn, Warlock. Clickbait, you're on deck.
I am going to cast Dimension Door on myself and teleport about 30 feet behind the Lich.
Okay, how about right there? Because that way I don't have to adjust.
And that'll be my turn this turn.
Okay, so Clickbait, you're next. I assume you want to just dash and truck.
Yeah, I have to get closer to do anything.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Actually, 50 is your dash
50,
because you
yes.
have 25 movement. So there you are.
Okay.
All right. So it is now the Lich's turn. And since I can still cast spells and everything, I believe I'm going to cast Power Word Kill on Arg.
Okay.
How many hit points do you have?
109.
Okay, then that just completely fails.
But as a reaction to you casting a spell, since I picked up Mage Slayer, I get to attack you.
Does that just
Wait, you have to release me from the grapple, though, don't you?
No. You can attack something that's grappled. You can attack one-handed.
Okay.
Get out here tonight.
15 plus. So 19 to hit.
I will use my reaction to do shield, so that misses.
Okay.
Okay, that's all the Lich can do. So that will bring it to Duke.
Well, yeah. I mean, to cross that, I got a long distance to go again, so I'm probably gonna dash with my hood up again the rest of the way to get. Let's see, 5, 10, 15.
Actually, you're right here.
Yeah, it looks like it's less, like it's more than 60 from any angle that I try to calculate it.
Whoa. Where are you wanting to go? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 right here. You're at the Lich.
I'll go back one step. Right there. Yeah, that's good.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I mean that's the I can't.
Then I will do a
I
legendary
don't get an extra
action,
action.
and I will do Frightening Gaze. The Lich fixes the gaze on a creature he can see within 10 feet. That would be Arg. And you got to succeed on a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Come on.
You grappled the Lich and then stared deep into her eyes.
Wisdom saving. Okay, I'm going to add the 1d6 from Bardic Inspiration. So I got a 16.
It was a DC of 18, so you failed and you were frightened for 1 minute. You can repeat that save at the end of each of your turns, but you are now frightened, so you have to get away from me.
Oh, he doesn't hold on tight because he's out of fear. Just
Not a teddy bear.
He would have to let go.
Not a teddy bear.
Could he see me, though?
It depends on how you're grappled.
If you can attack
If
me
I've
with
got
one
him
hand,
like
I can
this-
turn my head and see.
You're not John Cena.
I just thought
Okay.
if I had him like this, and I was hitting him like this.
So that's Duke. So that would be your turn, Arg. So you need to let me go and run away.
Okay. When do I get to roll for my...
at the
So
end
I
of your
believe
turn?
it's at the end of your turn. Yeah, at the end of your turn. So first you got to move your max. So what's
Yeah,
your
I'll
maximum?
move 40.
40. Okay. Do you want to go straight down?
Well, depends on how far that puts me down. I'm not going to run into the fire, but yeah.
Say he'd move toward the bridge probably, because that way it lets him get away.
Okay, we'll say right there then.
Okay.
Or there. Okay. So now it's the end of your turn. So that means you can do a Wisdom save again, but you don't have your Bardic Inspiration.
Wisdom saving throw. Okay, 16.
Okay, so you failed again. All right, and let's see here. This is the elemental, right?
Yes.
is it?
He rolled a 15. So when it comes around to his turn. Oh wait, he should have went.
Let me remember the
when
elemental is after you.
Yeah, he goes after me. Okay.
For me. What's his dexterity?
All right.
3 plus 3.
Okay, he goes before me.
Okay, well, either way. So at the end of his turn, the Lich will now cast a cantrip, and that's going to be a Ray of Frost on the elemental.
Okay.
So is it immune, or do I need to even read?
What does a Ray of Frost do? What kind of damage is that?
It's cold damage.
No, he is not immune to cold damage.
Okay. I got to make a ranged spell attack. So that's going to be like a 27.
That'll hit.
Okay, so that is 1d8 cold damage, and its speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of its next turn.
Okay. So 1d8. So how much damage?
Yeah, 1d8. Oh, I'm sorry. I have to actually roll that, huh? 5 damage.
Okay. 5 damage.
So is it vulnerable?
Not the cold.
Okay. Alrighty. So that ends that. We start back up. It is now the Lair's turn. So the Lich is going to target one creature it can see within 30 feet. That would be the fire elemental. A crackling cord of negative energy tethers the Lich to the target. So whenever the Lich takes damage, the target must make a DC 18 Constitution saving throw. And on a failed save, the Lich takes only half the damage, and the rest of it goes to where he's tethered.
Okay.
And it lasts until the next Lair turn. So now it's your turn, Oogway.
All right. So I'm still in dragon form. So I'm going to fly over and basically hover like, what do I have to be? 15 feet above him and hit him with fire breath. Each creature in that area, it's a 15-foot cone. Each creature in that area must make a DC 13 or a dexterity saving throw, taking 76 fire damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful one.
Okay, so I have to do dexterity.
Dexterity.
All right. Natural 20.
Okay, so you're going to take half. What I got? Oh, there's 4. Then I'll roll 3 more. All right, so that's 16. And then that's 28. So you'll take half of 28 on fire damage. And then, but the elemental has to make a save. Is that what you said?
No, not yet. It's not its turn. Oh, wait, no, yeah. You're right. I'm sorry. So, yeah, it needs to make a Constitution save.
Constitution save. And what's the save against?
Its Constitution DC is 18.
Okay, I rolled a 17.
So you fail. So what was the damage that you told me I had to take?
What did I say, 14?
No, the grand total. You rolled a 28. So
I rolled 28, but you took half because you saved.
So that's I take 7 and your elemental takes 7.
So here's my question. Would the elemental, it's fire damage, would the elemental be immune or not?
If it is immune, it's immune.
Okay, he's immune. He doesn't take fire damage.
Okay, but it's still only the 7.
But the Lich only takes the 7.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So does that you got anything else, or is that end your turn?
That's going to be the end of my turn for this time.
All right. So it is now the elemental's turn.
So the elemental is now going to move forward and attack the Lich.
Move forward as in melee range?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so basically he's going to hit him with touch. One target takes fire damage if I hit him. So yeah, plus 6. Okay. So that is a 22 to hit.
I will use shield. and that means you miss.
Okay. But let me see. First time, because he's in fire form. In addition, the elemental can enter hostile creature space and stop there. The first time it enters the space on a creature's space on a turn, that creature takes 1d10 fire damage and catches fire. So he's still going to take 1d10 fire damage, and you're going to catch fire.
Lovely.
So I'm going to roll the d10. Where's my d10 at? There's d10. And that would be 7, and then I got to make a save off the 7. So that will not save. So yeah, I'll only take half of that again. And then
so that means I would do 3, and you would take 4 that you're immune to.
Yeah, and then basically you catch fire. So until someone takes an action to douse the fire, the creature takes 1d10 fire damage at the start of its turns.
Okay. All right, so that ends elemental. Warlock.
So before we get to my action, my party is going to hate me for this, but a quick DM note / question. You should, as the DM, know everybody's max hit points. So I don't know if you would have used Power Word Kill on
I wouldn't have, but I figured that was on me. So
okay.
But what is everyone's hit points since we're asking?
I'm guessing Arg's the only one over 100, but
I'm currently at 109, but I'm normally 141.
I'm at 98.
Okay.
And that's my max.
All right.
Well, technically, as a dragon, the dragon's hit points is 75.
Okay. Well, we don't have to go with everybody's then. Okay, continue.
I'm at 78, just to let you know.
I'm at 92.
I got 95.
Yeah.
So you have the elemental next to him. I'm in the air above him, and Duke is somewhere invisible.
Yeah. I'll just cast this turn. I'm just gonna be boring and cast a firebolt.
Okay.
So that will be a spell attack.
Ooh, hold on a second. Apparently my nose is bleeding, so let me stop this sucker up.
Oh, geez.
Really taking this game seriously.
Okay, so you rolling to hit?
Yeah, that's going to be a well above 20, a 27.
Okay, that's going to hit. I'm not even going to bother with the shield because it only gives you a +5.
Yeah, you guys. I did bless a lot of you guys. So I don't know if you guys are working that into it.
Oh, I forget. I did forget about that. But yeah.
So
that's an optional thing, right?
Yeah. You don't have to do it, but yeah.
Where's my d10s?
Yeah, you get the d6 or whatever.
That's 16 fire damage.
Okay. And wait a second. Now you got to roll for the fire elemental.
Oh, yeah.
But it's
I didn't save again.
It's more fire damage, though, right?
Yeah,
but it still cuts the damage.
It's still cutting the damage going.
I get a reduced damage, and he's immune to it, so nothing happens to him.
Yeah, but it's just cutting the
lid. Beneficial to me. Okay, Warlock. Anything else, or are you moving to?
No, I'm good.
Okay, well, if that ends your turn, then clickbait, your turn, buddy. You gonna dash?
Yeah, I got to dash. I got to get close enough to do something. I got to touch people to do a lot of stuff. So.
All right, I'll fix it next time.
There you go, right there.
Thank you.
Now, I don't know how much range you need on anything, but you're 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You're about 30, 35 feet away from the Lich.
Okay, and the Lich is the one that's...
It's the smaller skull thing.
Smaller, okay.
So are you doing anything? Or
That's it. That's all I could do.
Well, that brings it to the Lich's turn. And he is going to look up at this pseudo dragon thing and very angrily cast Finger of Death at 7th level.
Okay.
And what that is you send negative energy coursing through a creature that you can see within range, which is 60 feet, so he could definitely see it, causing it searing pain. The target must make a Constitution saving throw. So first, let's do that.
All right. So this would be on the dragon's constitution and not mine. All right. 19.
Okay, so you succeeded. So you take 7d8 plus 30 necrotic damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one.
Okay.
So let's see, 7d8. That will be
30. So that would be 45.
1 plus 4 plus 7 plus 8
Oh, wait. So
plus
I don't take
1
30. I'm taking half of that. So that's 15.
plus 4 plus 3 plus 30 half.
So, I wasn't doing the math. I thought you were doing the math.
It's
Sorry.
half of 58.
Half of 58. So
So
that's
29.
29. Okay.
And that's necrotic damage.
29. So that drops me to 46. Okay. So I'm still in dragon form.
All right. And now that the Lich is actually going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Actually, right here. He's going to move right here. So your elemental gets an opportunity attack.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll for that.
All right. And he's what? Plus the hit. 20 to hit. Dirty 20.
Okay. So go ahead and roll damage.
All right. And that would be 2d6 fire damage. Oh, and then the Lich roll, because he didn't douse the flame, he has to take that d5 too. So I forgot about
You
that.
mean a D10?
I'm sorry. Yeah, the d10 of fire damage. But then this is going to be 2d6 plus 3. So took 7 on the. Well, I got to roll the save. 7 on the attack from the fire
7
elemental.
points.
Fire elemental didn't save again, and then the
So that'd be 3.
and then the d5, the d10. I gotta find a d10. Where's my d10?
I did the D10. I thought I rolled.
Okay, yeah, you do. Okay,
Okay.
and then I gotta save on that too, right? Good grief!
Alrighty.
I cannot roll a good save on that. Okay, I didn't save it again.
Okay, so that will end the Lich's turn.
Okay, who's up next?
Oh, I'm sorry, Duke.
Can I get a little lay of the land as far as what I see in here beyond now that the Lich has moved off of his throne?
Well, you
what's
see
the-
the throne. It's an icy stone throne.
Okay.
And other than that, pretty much what you see is what you get.
What about the Lich himself?
The Lich is just like a normal looking Lich in robes. No really male or female features. Basically just a rotting corpse that's somehow alive with glowing eyes in the skull.
Mm-hmm. Can you tell me about the throne?
It's a throne. It's a big chair that's
Made of ice?
stone and ice.
No like sound, noise, or light, coming off of it or anything?
No, there's nothing coming up of it. It's just a throne.
Where is it in relation? I'm sorry, I don't want to make you have to move the thing around too much. I just want to see
Over
how
here in this direction.
Okay.
It's about, keep following my cursor, and it's another probably 20 feet that way.
All right. Then I'll use my action to throw one of the fireball beads at the Lich. It's a 20-foot radius fireball, so I'll just center it like just behind him, basically. I can throw it 60 feet, so I'll just go right behind him and throw it there. He has to do the dex saving throw.
Okay, dexterity saving throw.
He's trying to beat 15.
A 5 does not do it.
No.
All right, and what do I have to beat for the elemental?
You got
Dexterity saving throw of 15.
It's not dexterity for him; it's Constitution.
Yeah, and what do I have to beat to save it?
You have to beat an 18.
I did not save again. Good grief. I was close that time. I still didn't save.
Oh,
Let's just be crazy.
So that's going to be 28.
Okay.
Fire damage, 28.
And then that would be halved because of the tether.
Okay.
So that would be a 14 damage to me, and then the fire elemental is immune. So, all right. Does that end your turn?
I'm going to move closer. I'm going to use my movement to move closer to the throne. So let's do just my regular movement. I'm not dashing, so just put me, that way, somewhere in that range.
Yeah, I'll put you right here.
Thank you.
Okay, so since it's the end of your turn, then the Lich now has legendary actions again. So he is going to use one action to cast a cantrip on the flying pseudo dragon. He's going to cast Ray of Frost.
Okay.
And Ray of Frost is, let's see, I got to make a ranged spell attack. So that's 16 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay, then nothing happens. And it is now Arg's turn.
All right.
So you need to see if you're frightened, I guess, after you make...
Doesn't that happen at the end of the turn?
Yeah, so you got to make all your movement now.
Well, I didn't think I had to move all my movement. I just could not move any closer to the Lich.
Yeah.
So you when you're frightened, you have to move as far away as you can.
All right.
I'm pretty sure that's correct.
Yeah.
Okay. I just can't remember.
So
Okay,
that's 40
that's
feet.
different. Yeah. No, I want to go away from it. You put me a little
You
bit.
moved it,
towards
so he would probably go north. He would go up along.
I would
the river,
go up.
probably. You go that way, away from it. Yeah.
Okay, we'll say 40 is right there. Now you can roll to get out of it.
Okay. I can also use my actions too, can't I?
It's
Before
a
the end of my
wisdom.
turn. Before the end of my turn, I can use actions, right?
Yeah, I think you can. You just can't move any closer.
Correct. So I'm going to cast Second Wind to heal myself some.
Okay.
And that healed me for a grand total of 8 hit points.
Hey, it's better than negative.
Yeah, better than a kick to the crotch for sure.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to use, because that's just like a special. It doesn't take any actions. Going to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
If it is just regular frightened, because I know certain frightenings specify that they have to move further away. If it's just frightened, they cannot move willingly closer, but they do not have to use their movement to run away.
Let's see. Okay, so he's just frightened then.
So he could have stayed where he was then. Okay.
But he still would have had to drop him.
Yeah. No, we'll just say the first one. We won't work on the first one.
All right, so you good?
Yeah, give me just a second. I was look at my spell casting. So, okay. To get that hit points back. Alrighty. So 127. All right. Now it's 18. Nope. 2's not going to do it.
Okay, so you're still frightened, sir. And let's see here. So, if, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, you're 15 feet up, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's okay, so you're not within 20 feet then.
No.
However, your fire elemental is, and he's going to do a legendary action, Disrupt Life. So each non-undead creature within 20 feet of the Lich must make a Constitution saving throw against the magic.
Okay.
So roll a Constitution save for him.
Well, so far, I haven't been very good at those. That's my thing. Hey, 19.
Okay, that succeeds. You take 21 necrotic damage on a failed save, or half as much on successful. So that would be, we'll just say that's 10 necrotic damage.
Okay. So he's down to that. Okay.
And then it is back up at the top to the Lair's turn. And let's see, you are, however, within 60 feet of the Lich.
Yes.
So he calls forth the spirits of creatures that died in the lair. And now you must make a Constitution saving throw.
So the dragon's making another save. Okay. That one he did not make, because that's only a 9.
Okay, the DC was 18, so you need to take 52 necrotic damage.
Okay. So that will knock me out of dragon form.
Okay.
So I'm going to fall to 15 feet to the ground, I guess. So how much additional damage is that going to give me?
Let's say 10 bludgeoning. Or no, 5. 5 bludgeoning damage.
All right. So I need to get back to my sheet so I can put
Yes,
my
15 people can jump 15 feet down, no problem. So just 5, since you didn't know it was coming.
No, that's good. And,
All right.
All right.
And now it is actually your turn, because that ends the lair.
Okay. So I'm just me again. And the Lich is off kind of by himself at the moment.
Yeah, he's right here.
How far is he from me?
About 20 feet. 25.
There's nobody in a direct line between us?
No.
Okay. I'm going to cast Sunbeam. A beam of brilliant light flashes out from your hand, 5 foot wide, 60 feet long line. Each creature in the line must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, creature's going to take 6d8 radiant damage and is blinded until my next turn.
Okay, he is going to use his reaction to cast Counter Spell at 5th level.
That is not high enough. Sunbeam is 6.
Then that just means I need to roll. So that would be a, let's see, I forget crap. What do I need to
What does that go against?
Counterspell, the way it works is if it's on 5th level or below, then you just win.
Yeah.
But otherwise, you have to roll a d20, and it's just a straight roll as far as I know, and you have to roll equal to or greater than 10 plus the spell's level. So you have to roll a 16.
Okay. I rolled a 15.
Okay, so it didn't work then.
Right.
Okay. All right. So then it's going to be Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Oh, undead have disadvantage on this saving throw because of sunlight.
Okay. You are not going to believe what I just rolled.
What?
A 1 and a 20.
No. 2 1s. Snake eyes. Okay, so what happens to me now?
Okay, you're going to take 6d8 radiant damage, and you're blinded until my next turn. Wait, the fail save the creature takes and is blinded until your next turn. Yeah, so my next turn. And for the Yeah, so you'll be blind the next turn. Duration. You can create a new line of radiance as your action on any turn until the spell ends. The spell lasts for 1 minute, and I can adjust the line of where it's going and for a minute with an action.
Okay, so roll your dice.
So that is where's my? I need D8. D8. There's D8. There's D8. And how many of them? 6. So there is. And that is. Math is hard. 28.
Okay, so before I do the 28, you need to roll for the elemental constitution.
Hey, I saved 22.
Okay, so on a oh crap, what's this? All right, so that means actually that was supposed to go away. So actually, you don't have to worry about it. It now is gone forever until I cast it again. That is.
Oh, the spell. Okay, so
Yeah, so he don't have to worry about the tether anymore. It goes away. So that I just take 28 then. Okay, so does that, sir, end your turn?
Let's see. Yes.
Okay. Let's see here. Then it will be the elemental's turn.
Okay, so I have a question.
Yeah.
Oh no, never mind. That was with the dragon. Never mind. Okay, so the elemental is going to use its movement to go right up to the lich, and it's going to attack him. And it actually has multi-attack. I screwed that up earlier. So it's gonna try to attack him twice here. First attack, that is not gonna hit. Second attack, that is also not gonna hit.
Okay.
But it does do the 1d10 fire damage, and technically you haven't ever doused it, so you were still in flames anyway. But
so 2d10.
So it'll just be the one.
Are you rolling or am I?
I'll roll this time. I'm trying to get
Right, so it's 1d10.
10. So 5
Okay.
fire damage.
All right. Does that end your his turn?
Yes.
Okay. Warlock, that is you.
I guess I will move a bit closer and cast Firebolt again this turn.
Does this work?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Is a 19 gonna hit?
No, because I'll use my reaction for shield.
Okay. Then I will give a. I've not given Uguay. I've not given you a bardic inspiration, have I?
You have not.
All right, you can
What does
take
that do
one.
again?
What does that do?
It
Get to use an extra
you
1d6.
right after you roll, but before you know if it works, you can roll an extra d6 to add to the total of a attack roll or saving throw.
Okay. And we haven't been using the bluff. I keep forgetting to, but yeah. Okay.
Last time I give you something.
That's it.
Okay, does that end your turn?
Yes, sir.
All right, clickbait. It's you.
Okay, so how far away am I from this lich?
5, 10, 15, 20, about 25 feet.
Okay. I want to use destructive Destructive Wave. And okay. So I rolled the 20, and then after that, I rolled the 6, right?
Okay.
If
What
you
does
want.
destructive wave do?
You can only use that once, though. The D6.
Well, let's see how bad I roll. I'm going to use it. So that's 18.
Hold on a second. Let me read up Destructive Wave.
You said that may hit the elemental too. I don't remember.
No, you don't have to roll to hit Destructive Wave. You strike the ground, creating a burst of divine energy that ripples outward from you. Each creature you choose within 30 feet must succeed on a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, okay. So I assume he would only choose the Lich. Then.
Constitution saving throw or take 5d6 thunder damage as well.
So I rolled a 19, so that most likely saves. So roll your 5d6.
Well, I was going to do Channel Divinity.
Oh, that only affects your damage.
Yeah, so that just means you maxed out the 5d6, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's 30.
And then
So
he'll
half,
take
so
half.
I
to be
take
saved.
15,
15.
and I'm not knocked prone.
Okay.
Okay. Does that, sir, end your turn?
Yes.
Okay, well, now it's the Lich's turn. And he is going to cast invisibility on himself. And
He's
then
still blind, right?
He is still blind, yes.
Yes, and back away from the thing that hit him before. So you get an opportunity attack.
Oh, even the fire elemental does?
Yeah.
Disadvantage, though, if it's invisible.
Because he's invisible, yeah. 20 to hit.
Okay,
30.
that will hit.
Okay. So he's going to take, all right, 2d6 plus 3, and where's the d6? So he's going to take an additional 7 fire damage, plus because it was his turn, he's still on fire. He's got to take the d10, which is, in this case, 10 of fire damage.
All right, so that will end the Lich's turn, and he is invisible. So you guys, he moved. You don't know where he's at. You can't see him.
And I guess holding my action won't be any use on my turn because can't. He's not going to have any action until his next turn.
Now, wait a minute, JP. I am blind until it comes around to your turn, right?
To my turn.
Okay. All right, then. So, Duke, you're next.
If I can't see him, yeah, it's kind of an interesting quandary I'm in.
You were doing something.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll just go to the throne. How far is the throne?
It's like right there.
All right, I will go and investigate the throne.
Okay, there you find nothing. It's just a throne. Just an IC throne.
Okay. I guess that's my action because I can't. There's nothing for me to attack, and I don't have any bonuses to offer.
So, Ard, you're next.
Okay.
So now we know that the frightened, it's a special frightened where you have to run away. So you just can't get any closer. So do whatever you want to do, but you can't move closer. And at the end of your turn, you need to roll to see if you save it.
Yep. I was looking for what I was going to do. I had another healing, but I was looking for where it was at. Oh, regeneration because I'm an Oni. Okay. That's what it is. So I'm going to cast that, which gives me 12 hit points back. And then I'm going to roll. 18! Wasn't that what I needed? Or was it higher?
Yeah, 18 was your save.
Okay.
Right? On the frightened?
Yeah. 18 was it.
Finally saved. I was writing down the hash marks to see how many turns it was going to be. I never figured I would save.
Okay, so that would at the end of your turn, so your turn's over.
Yep.
So now it goes up to the layer's turn, and I get to roll a d8 and regain a spell slot of that level or lower. 2. So I'm going to regain a first level slot. And then that ends the layer. So Oogway, it's your turn now.
So he's invisible.
Yes.
And I don't know where he went. I just know last we saw him, he was next to the fire elemental. Okay.
He's right here as far as you guys know.
I assume you don't have fairy fire.
I do have fairy fire, actually. What is that? I forget what that does.
Light him up like a Christmas tree.
You might have to hit with that to make them visible.
Well, that's what I'm trying to remember what fairy. I'm trying to remember it because I haven't used it in forever. Oh no, I did not. I do not have fairy fire. I did not prepare it. Yeah.
I didn't pick it either.
Yeah, I didn't pick it. I was thinking it was a cantrip, but it's actually a spell. So, what is that? Is there anything? I am going to hold my action, I guess.
Okay. Next up is the elemental, and I can see now.
Yes, because it's after my turn. You can see now. The elemental, I'm going to tell... I guess I can tell it to hold its action as well.
If you want.
Yeah, I'm going to tell it to hold its action.
Okay, so that brings us to Warlock.
I mean, if we legitimately don't know where the thing is, there's not really much anything we can do.
You could cast an AoE with the relatively big sphere of where it was and see if it hits it, but you wouldn't know if it did.
Still wouldn't wouldn't give us any information, so I'm gonna save my spell slot just because I don't want to just throw
Blindly.
fireballs.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna pass. I guess hold my action.
Okay, you're going to hold your action?
Yep.
All right, let's see. I'm just double checking something here. Okay, so it is now Clickbait's turn.
Okay. I gotta touch. I want to step over to. Arg he's all set, right? He's not
He's
scared.
right here. He's good to go.
Yep, I'm broke free and I'm almost basically full health. Not that I was ever that low, but
Okay. And when he got cursed, right? That fear thing was a curse.
Well,
frightened.
He got
Frightened.
Yeah, and
What-
I'm finally broke free.
Right, but what did you have to roll?
An 18 in wisdom.
Wisdom.
Yeah,
You needed your wisdom up. All right, so I want to walk over to Erg.
he didn't use up wisdom. That's not how it
Yeah.
worked.
No, but he had to do a throw, right?
Yeah, and he already did it and succeeded.
Right, but when fear was cast upon him, did he have to roll something to see that it connected or not?
Yeah.
What did he have to roll? What was it? Was it
It's a saving throw?
all right? He needs to save it. So,
But he's already saved it.
right.
Yeah.
But what I'm trying to do is
You're trying to prevent it from happening again.
happening again.
Well,
Right.
it can't for 24 hours.
Yeah.
I
He's
cannot
good
be
for
feared.
a whole day.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Somebody else could be frightened, but he can't
Yes.
be.
And he can do all kinds of other stuff to me, but he can't
Yeah.
frighten me again.
Yeah.
Right. So I what I'm trying to do is I have what's called enhance ability.
Okay.
I'm trying to use it the best way I can.
Remember what
Right. And I can only walk 25 feet. Right. 25 feet. So it's either Arg or Warlock that I hit. Right.
No,
Oh,
it's
that's
either Arg or Uguay.
Uguay. Okay. So you touch a creature and bestow upon it a magical enhancement. You choose one of the following effects. The target gains that effect until the spell ends, which is 1 hour. But it's a concentration. So there, I can increase your constitution, your strength, your dexterity. Every one of those. So I mean, if I get it to Arg, and he just goes and slams it again, you know what I'm saying? It's like, or
Well, I mean,
I'm just confused how to use it. That's all.
okay. I mean, it would. I can't be frightened again, so you don't have to worry about me having to roll wisdom checks for being frightened again.
Okay.
You don't have to worry about most likely the constitution or strength checks. And the other stuff, I doubt I would need either. I mean, it's mainly the wisdom's the one of mine that sucked the most by far.
Yeah.
All right. So, all right, but because everything I have to know where he is, and I have to touch him or touch somebody. So, So I rather enhance one of you guys, and then just
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to use it. I mean,
Yeah.
I want to do something. I'm just standing
Well, I
around.
mean, it'll take up a spell slot if you use it. Not don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but
yeah,
No, but I can hold right.
if you want.
mhm.
All right. Let me hold for now.
Hey,
Oh,
so
yeah.
that ends your turn then?
Yep.
Okay. In that case, the Lich will use his legendary action to cast a cantrip. So he is going to try and attack the elemental with Ray of Frost. So that is 25 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay, so that's 7 points of cold damage. And I can't remember, does Ray of Frost do anything else or just that damage?
It slows your speed.
Yeah. Oh, and the speed is reduced by 10 feet until the next turn.
Does this make the Lich visible?
Yes, it makes the Lich visible. And now it's the Lich's turn. So the Lich is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20 feet and cast at 5th level Cloud Kill. And what he's going to do is it is a, I think, 20-foot radius. Let me
It makes a sunshiny day, right?
I will
All right,
counterspell
so
that.
it's a 20-foot radius sphere.
I'm going to
So he's
counterspell
gonna
that.
Start the point of it right here. So that would be 5, 10, 15, 20. So it gets Oogway, it gets the elemental, it gets you, Warlock, and let's see right here.
I'm gonna counterspell it.
Okay, well, I will counterspell
Your counter spell.
At 5th level, your counter spell.
Can you do that?
Okay.
So the cloud will get all 4 of you right there.
Wait,
And what it
there's
is
no
you
way it
create
can
a
get
20 foot.
me. Wait. How can you
What?
say there's more than 40 feet between me and?
It's a 20-foot radius. That means it's 20 foot this way and 20 foot that way.
Yeah,
40
but there's
foot
more
diameter.
than 40 feet between me and Duke.
5,
There's definitely
10,
more than
15,
40 feet
20,
between.
25, 30, 35, 40. Okay. Well, it'll get.
Yeah, you get me.
It's all 3 of you.
I was
Okay.
gonna say he can't see me anyway, so it's not like he even knows that I'm there.
Yeah. All right. So 20-foot sphere, poisonous yellow-green fog centered on a point you choose within range. I already did that. It lasts for the duration, which is up to 10 minutes. It's concentration. It's heavily obscured, which means you guys are basically blind. When you enter the spell's aura for the first time or on a turn, or you start your turn there, you must make a Constitution saving throw. And you will take damage if you fail, and you take damage, but lesser if you succeed. You are affected even if you hold your breath. It moves 10 feet away from me at the start of each of my turns. So, for right now, actually, he does need to stay where he was right there. So, for right now, it's getting all 3 of you guys.
So
And
you say
then,
basically blind. What does that mean?
It's heavily obscured, which means you're blind while you're in the area.
Okay.
And let's see, that will end the Lich's turn. That's
So
all.
how much damage did we take?
Well, you got to do it
It's
on your
our
turn.
Oh, it's gonna be on our turn.
Yeah. So Duke, you are up, and the fog is here, so you actually can't see the Lich just yet.
So he's encased in the fog.
Well, the fog is in front of him, and it goes out to here, so you can't.
So your
you don't have
line of sight.
Your line of sight is blocked.
Did I see him cast it? So I know that he's in a certain direction. Like I could.
Yes, you
sidle.
know he's there on the other side.
I'm just checking.
Yeah.
You cannot currently see him.
Well, then I guess I'll go down and to the right enough that I'll be able to be still outside of it, but to see if I can still see him. So I'll use a little bit of my movement to go down and to the right.
You mean to the left?
You mean back and to the left?
You're right.
Yeah, I would go
That'd be going into
10,
it.
like
15,
that.
20.
Yeah, that
Okay,
way.
you can see him now.
Okay. And I'll throw another bead at his ass. So he's got to beat a 15 dexterity. Sorry, did you say something, Adam?
I think you're in the blast range.
If I throw it behind him,
Yeah, it's 20 foot, isn't it?
Okay.
it's a 20-foot radius, but I
Okay,
can throw it
okay.
behind him, right?
Gotcha. Yeah.
Okay, so you're going
I'll
to throw
try
it
that
here?
Yeah,
Come around here. All right. So I got to roll a what save, is it?
Got to beat a dexterity save of 15.
Okay.
For some reason, I was thinking it had a really big radius.
It's a 60-foot distance I can throw it, but 20-foot radius.
Okay, now let me see. Does that count as a spell?
No, it is a action. He's throwing the bead.
I think the bead
It
casts
replicates
the
a
spell.
spell, so I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
So would I still be able to counter spell it then?
No, you already used your reaction to counter during my turn.
Oh yeah, you're right. I did. I gotta wait till it goes through my turn again. But I can't do that. It's not a reaction. Okay, go for it.
All right. All right. 33
Okay.
fire damage.
Woo! That hurt. Does that end your turn?
Yeah, I don't know that there's much else I'm gonna get into with this guy. So,
Okay, then I'm going to use a legendary action, Frightening Gaze. So you need to make a Wisdom saving throw.
all right. Uh, 19. Maybe.
Crap. That succeeds. You're immune to my gaze for the next 24 hours.
Don't try to stare my ass down.
All right, Arg, your move. We got to see if I put it here. That would
Considering how low my
5,
wisdom
10,
was,
15,
Uh,
I really needed a good roll.
20.
I'm just going to come down along the bank, my 80 feet, because I can't.
I'm going to
see
say you're
through the
right
cloud.
here. You're going your full mileage.
Well, yeah. Well,
Okay, then we'll
actually,
say
once
you
I'd
get
be
right
able
here.
to see him, I would come up just a little bit. So,
Dude, once
Okay.
you could see him, you'd
You're right
start
there.
going toward him.
but I would have came down until I could see him, then start going back up.
All right. So
And
is that your turn?
no. Let me see. How far away from him am I?
You're 5, 10, 15. You're about 25 feet.
Ooh. I'm not used to this. I want to cast Acid Splash.
Okay.
How does Argus spell? Loud.
Oh, you must succeed on a Dex saving throw
Yeah, I know.
or take 2 damage.
I take 2 damage.
Okay.
What type of damage is it?
Acid. It's a cantrip.
All right. Does that end your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. The Lich is. I'm
Hang
going
on.
to use his legendary action to cast a cantrip, and I'm going to do Ray of Frost on now that I see him because he threw a bead on Duke. So that is over 25, 27 to hit.
No, you didn't hit at all. You totally missed.
All right, so that is that is 6 cold damage, and your speed is reduced by 10 until your next turn.
Okay.
And Arg, you said that was into your turn.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so then it goes back up to the lair.
Well, actually, I held my action.
Yeah, so did I.
Okay, go ahead.
Would I?
Yeah.
So that way, if you held your action, that means it would be your turn.
Yeah.
So you need to take damage from the cloud kill.
Okay.
Well, you have a roll to make, though, to lessen your damage. Let me get it up. It is a Constitution saving throw.
And what's my Constitution modifier? 16.
You fail.
Okay.
So you take 5d8 poison damage.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you add.
All right, I will add it.
1, 3, 3, 1. You're lucky. 7.
To 15.
Okay. That is all you take. So now you can use your action.
All right, so I'm going to move 30 feet dead down, like my full distance.
Hey, Arg.
Hey.
Now that I'm out of the cloud and can see the Lich, I'm going to redirect my sunbeam, create a new line with the sunbeam because that lasts 1 minute.
Well, actually, you took damage, so you need to roll for your concentration.
Oh, yeah, that was concentration. I rolled a natural 20.
Seriously?
Yeah.
All right, so you're still concentrated.
So I'm going to roll the sunbeam at him. So he has to make a Constitution saving throw.
29.
That will save that time, but he'll take half damage. And he will not be blinded this time. So, and that's, I need to take D8 for him. There's 3 of them. Half of 26.
That will be
13.
13. All right.
Oh, you had disadvantage on that. I forgot. Undead had disadvantage.
Well, actually, I have turn resistance, so any undead disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait a minute. No, that's turn undead. Let me just roll again. I still would have saved.
Okay.
All right. So now it's your your turn.
no.
So now it's back up the top of your order. That's
No,
no
there's
layer.
more people held their action.
I held my action too.
The elemental held its action. So,
Well, crap. Okay, so you elemental.
so elemental is going to move. I'm going to tell the elemental to go where he last saw the lich. So he's going to move in that direction. So
Well, first he needs to take damage.
Well, yeah, he got to take damage.
So first he has to roll his Constitution save. See how much damage he takes.
He's going to take the full.
Okay. So I'll roll again. That'll be a 2 plus 7 plus 5 plus 4 plus 4.
So he's going to take 22. All right. So now he's going to, because I want to tell him to go where he last saw the lich. So he's going to go straight to the where he saw the lich.
Right there. That's where you last saw the lich.
No, well, he saw him when he cast the spell, right?
Yeah. Then he's going like right here.
All right, and then he's going to attack him. That's wrong. That's that. Sorry. Trying to do math, keep track of where my elemental's at on his damage. And so he's going to. That is going to miss.
Okay.
And that is going to miss, but he does get within the 5 feet again, so the 1d10 of fire damage. Where's my d10 at? There's the d10. And that is 4.
All right. Hey, quick question. How much later can you guys go? Because this is taking longer than we thought.
Surely we're getting close. Maybe not?
Yeah. I mean, if we're
Hopefully
getting,
this thing's half dead.
If we're gonna like kill him and he's gonna resurrect immediately or something, probably not. But if it's gonna be like another round,
Yeah, I don't know. It depends on what I can do here. Is that in the
That's the
elemental
fire
thing?
elemental's turn, but now it's Warlock and then Clickbait.
All right.
Because everybody held their action because they couldn't see him.
Okay, so Warlock.
yep. So I have to make a Constitution save first. 21.
You save, so you take half of whatever this rolls. I'll let you add 8,
Great.
4, 3, 6, and 8.
So half of 29, so 15, 14, 15.
Yeah, and that's poison.
That girl is
Never trust a
Oh,
big
I
button.
screwed up. That was poison. That fire elemental took nothing because he's immune to poison.
Okay.
So, as a bonus action, I'm going to use my sorcery points to cast a quicken spell. So use 2 sorcery points to turn a spell into a bonus action.
Yeah.
And I am going to cast polymorph on myself. And using the stats of a T-Rex, I'm going to transform myself into a giant baby mama.
Okay. And I'm going to use my reaction to counterspell that.
Already used your reaction this round.
Yeah, you've already used it this round.
No, I used a
We haven't
legendary
been around
action.
yet. We're still in the same round because he held his action.
Yeah.
Oh, crap. Yeah, you're right. All right, so there's a giant baby mama.
And I am going to go charging in the direction of the Lich where I last saw him.
Okay, so you run into the Lich.
Great. And I'm going to use multi-attack to make 2 attacks.
I don't know if you can. You've already used your action to polymorph.
No,
No,
I
he
used
made it a bonus action.
Yeah, I used a bonus action. To cast
Oh,
polymorph.
yeah. Bonus action. Okay.
So I'm going to try to bite him twice. That's going to be a 28 to hit.
Yeah.
And it's piercing damage, which I'm guessing does not hurt him, but if he is medium or smaller, it is grappled.
Okay. So he is grappled.
Great. So I've got you in my mouth.
Alrighty. Does that end your turn?
Yes, it does.
So
I feel like
now
it's
we're
just the
back
starting
up
of somebody's turn.
at the start with the lair.
Wait, no, it's still
Hey, how about me?
Wait, still held his action too.
You held your action too?
Yeah.
We couldn't see him, remember?
Okay, go ahead.
All right. So, can I walk around this?
You can't see anything. Everything is in cloud.
So you haven't even seen giant baby mama yet.
Yeah, you don't see nothing because the cloud's all around here.
All right. So, but can I walk around the cloud?
If you want.
How many steps is it? How many
10,
feet is it to step
15,
around the cloud?
20, 25. Okay, that's your max right there. You see them and you see all of this.
Can I still cast?
Yes.
If as long as you're within your spell range.
Okay. So, how far away am I from Big Baby Mama?
I'd say about 40 feet.
Ah, shite. There goes that idea. I just love it. Okay. One moment, please. I'm still trying to clear out the mind of the idea of this big crane with the.
For the record, when Oogway saw baby mama, a giant baby mama come charging out of the cloud and stuff, he went, "Baby mama!"
Shoot. Everything I want to do, I can't do.
You can do anything.
Well, I don't want to kill. I mean,
You won't kill me.
You're not gonna do enough damage to kill the elemental, the T-Rex, or the baby mama.
baby mama.
I have 136 hit points as a turn as baby mama.
All right, I want to do gust of wind, and I want to blow this cloud out of here.
Okay.
So I want to blow it up, away from everybody.
Do you need to roll anything, or does that just work?
In a line of 60 feet, any creature in the line. There's nobody there because I went around. Yeah, it doesn't.
Okay, then you just blow it all away. So the poison, the cloud kill is gone. And does that end your turn?
Yep.
Does anyone else have a hold action?
No.
Okay. It is now the lair's turn. So since I can see him now, the Lich called forth the spirits that died in the lair. The apparitions attack one creature the Lich can see within 60 feet. That will be Duke. And you got to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution. All right, here we go. 18. No, 19.
Then you take 26 necrotic damage.
Ouch. 26.
Micah said he held his actions.
Shut up, Mike. All right. That ends the layer. Now
Holy
to
crap.
Blair's turn. Uwe?
Oh, sorry. So we're still within my minute. How many turns? How many rounds does a minute go?
10.
Okay. So yeah, we're gonna use Sunbeam again. Technically, I would
Well,
hit.
you would be hitting the T-Rex as well.
Yes,
Bring it on.
I'm gonna.
What do
Yeah,
I have
I'm
to
be
do?
hitting them both. So you both need to make a Constitution saving throw.
26.
19.
Both save. So you both take half. And neither of you will be blinded. $20, so you'll each take 10.
All
Radiant
right.
damage.
Okay.
Throwing us the
Yeah.
curve to keep this going longer. Thought you wanted to be done tonight.
Is that it, and?
Yeah, that's the end of my turn for now.
Okay. So, right, it's going to be the elemental's turn here.
Yes.
But as soon as it's his turn, the room and everything starts to shake. And you see this guy right here. It's not the Dreadnought again. I'm just using the same thing. Lands right here, and this is the god Dremora. He is not happy with the Lich not killing you guys yet. And this is his dungeon, and dang it, you're all going to die by his hand if he needs to. So he lands, and he needs to roll initiative to join this fight.
So to further answer your question from earlier, if we now have to fight a god, I'm thinking we probably don't have time to do
Yeah,
this.
we're not going to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I have a feeling it's about to end here in a second. So let's just continue along.
Okay.
Here. The elemental.
All right. Well, since the elemental, since the Lich is in Baby Mama's mouth, I'm going to tell the elemental to hold its action for now.
Okay. Next up, Warlock.
I am going to run towards the chasm with it in my mouth.
Okay, so you're going to jump out?
No, I cannot make it. So I just looked it up because I wasn't sure how this worked. Moving with a grappled creature, my speed is half, so I can move 25 feet.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20.
I can move 25. So my speed is 50.
So you can go 5 more.
Oh, well, okay, well, right here then.
So yeah, that's all.
All right, so what else you going to do?
That's it.
All right. Next up, clickbait.
Okay. Well, he's gonna take a diver off the thing. Where are they now? They're closer to me now, right?
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
like
they're right here.
20 feet from you. 10 feet from you.
So right,
15. There you go.
and Warlock, we can see he's running towards the cliff.
Yeah.
And we go. And can I see the god?
If you turn around right there.
Yeah, because you blew all the gas away, so you can
Yeah.
see now.
Yeah,
He
okay.
probably would have came in with a superhero landing. So
Yeah.
Probably.
Okay. I'm going to cast. I got a feeling. Okay, so Spirit Guardians. I think I can do that.
Where do you put him?
Hold on.
Is that the one that doesn't move?
That's the one that goes around me, I think, isn't it?
Oh, okay. I don't remember.
Yeah, you call forth spirits to protect you. They flit around you to a distance of 15 feet for the duration. If you are good, I'm neutral, so they look like something else. So when you cast a spell, you can designate any number of creatures you can see to be unaffected. That'd be you guys. The affected creature's speed is half in the area, and when the creature enters the area for the first time, it turns and starts. I'm getting tired. But for the first time on a turn, or starts to turn there, it must take a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
So I'm gonna cast Spirit Guardians. So that's
so that it goes out to 15 feet.
Yep.
So if they move any closer at all, they'll have to do the save.
Right.
All right. That ends your turn?
Yep.
Okay, it's now the Lich's turn. He's up in a mouth, and he's not very happy. So he's just going to cast Fireball right in amongst the three of you. So that'll be a Fireball at 4th level. And Fireball is, I believe, at 4th level is 9d6.
Okay.
But you guys got to roll...
Dexterity.
Yeah, Dexterity.
I don't think it's that many at 4th level, is it?
Ooh, natural 20.
Oh yeah, because it's 8.
I got 21.
You're right.
18.
Am I in the?
Yeah, you're in it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Dexterity.
Uh-huh.
Be the T-Rex.
So the Lich would be in it too.
Yes, he is.
Okay.
The T-Rex fails.
Okay, so everyone takes half of what I roll except the T-Rex.
So
So this is
what did you roll?
9d6. So I'm just going to get the calculator out and go ahead and enter it in. That way you guys don't have to worry about it. So that is 1.
23.
Oh, he's not telling us. He's going to surprise it on us.
Oh.
Final roll. So that's 37 fire damage, halved for you guys that succeeded, straight 37 for the T-Rex.
So I'm gonna have to roll concentration.
18? Is that right? 18?
Well, 36 would be
Yeah.
18, so yeah, 18. And that kills the Lich.
Oh man, I was gonna do something so friggin' cool.
Well, anyway. All right, so now it's Duke's turn.
What is the god doing? Just standing there?
Well, it's not his turn yet. So he's just
But he's standing there. He's not.
yes.
Yeah.
How big is he?
I'm gonna.
He's probably 20 feet tall.
I know you've probably all seen the GIF of Homer Simpson sort of slowly backing into the plants. I'm basically just gonna put my hood up and just
and hold your action.
It'll hold my action. Yeah.
And hold your action. Okay. So it is now his turn. So what the god's going to do is he can cast a 9th level spell, but have it turn into area of effect.
I have a quick question before you do that.
Yes.
I got hit, so I would have had to roll for concentration on the T-Rex.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So I
You can
roll
go
a
ahead.
d20, right?
Yep.
9.
You fail. You turn back into you.
Great.
Okay, so what he's going to do is power word kill.
I'm going to cast Counterspell.
Okay, you have to roll for that.
I sure do. I have a point of inspiration that you gave me last game.
Okay, so do a advantage then to
Advantage.
d20.
Also,
And I have
Yeah,
my
with what?
I have my bless, and I have boon in case I need to use that.
also, that's only a constitute.
All right, so
Hey.
my high roll is a 13, so I'm going to add my boon to that, which is a d10, which is a 10, so that's a 23.
Okay,
So that would counter it then.
I'll counter it.
yeah. And that's okay because he can cast it again.
Well, I will. I already used my reaction, so I guess.
But
we're
it
all
was
dead.
area of effect, so everyone else needs to. Let's see. Who else?
Well, if he countered the first
No, it's
time,
yeah. If it's an
If it
area effect,
countered
it's still
it, it
one
countered it.
spell.
there's
Oh,
still one
yeah,
spell.
yeah. Okay, go ahead.
So he's just like,
I can't counter it again. It was my reaction for the round.
yeah.
Okay. Well, in that case, he is able to cast it, and it hits all of you guys, but not Duke. And who has 100 hit points or less?
I think everyone except for
Arg would be the only one over 100, probably.
Hey, then everyone except Arg dies. So that gets deleted. That guy gets deleted once he's moved, so I can actually mash the deleting button. This guy gets deleted because you get deleted. I assume, right? He doesn't just stay without you.
Yeah, here you go.
All right. And then the god's just going to move over here and command the lava to erupt out. So the bridge is disappeared. And this is all he can do, by the way. This is his last action.
oh, that's it.
He cast 2 kills,
3 spells
2 ninth
in a
level
round.
spells,
Yeah.
3
and a
spells.
erupting
spells.
a volcano. Got it.
It's going to splash all over here. So you guys have one. You can do a Hail Mary if you'd like, or dive in the lava. What would you like to do?
I mean, what difference does it make, really, at this point?
When the fall is all that is left, it makes all the difference.
Hey, I had to do something. We don't have this set up to do another session.
I'm gonna go take a
No, but we
crap
could
on the
have killed it
I'm
and
gonna,
been successful and ended it.
Yeah, take a dump on the
I'm
throne.
gonna take a dump on the throne.
Escape.
I'm gonna
Hell
walk
yeah.
over to the throne, drop trow, and drop a deuce.
Okay.
So, what's your version of a Hail Mary? I mean, how much damage is this stuff doing?
Oh, you
to
can't even get to it, so
There's lava roll in front of you.
Just when I'm about to let low, I'm just drop the hood.
Okay. Well, while he's dropping
So-
chow, you can
just so
you
he
can
can see
do whatever.
you just hike it up so you can only see your ass.
So what? I don't know. What would you consider a Hail Mary to try and do?
Well,
What
I
do
mean,
you have like 4 or 5 different.
So you said
classes
lava. Oh, the lava just came straight up and took out the
splash
bridge.
over here.
So when did it hit the god guy?
So it hit. So it's on top of the god, right?
Yeah, but he don't care.
It doesn't
Well,
matter. I'll just jump off the cliff. Doesn't much matter at this point.
I mean, you're in a rage. I would think you would probably still just charge.
I'm not
him.
right now because
No, yeah,
I
he-
have
he
to
got
attack
frightened.
in like 8
That's
rounds.
right.
Yeah. All right. Well, that you died by jumping into there, and then there was Duke. So
Making
the
a
god
fool.
goes up to you and goes, "Ah."
No,
So
that's the
you
guy
were
that
the
just
last
died.
left.
I'm Duke. The guy that just died was Og. I'm Duke.
Yes.
That's different.
So I suppose I should at least let you know before you die.
Nah, I don't care.
Well, very well.
I'm playing Duke. Enjoy your throne.
And Duke is just thrown into the fire then. All right. Well, I won't save my I'll do my little ending then. So okay. All right. So for those, if I don't know if anyone's still watching, but if anyone's watching, we apologize. But that's it. We this was the end. We weren't able to do a thing where we have to do another week. We wanted to end this, and I did not expect them to be as good as they were. These guys multi-classed. They picked their spells. They did a really good job. I honestly think if I hadn't just done a little bit of fudging
Cheating?
behind the scenes,
Oh,
they probably would have won had this not been the last night. But this was the last night, so I had to just end it there. But we will return probably in January, maybe February, probably January. We don't know who's going to DM yet. We will be together. We've already decided we want to play again. We'll have different characters, and who knows what happens next time. But thanks, everyone, for watching. We'll see you guys later. And I guess until then, may your dies be 20s.